if Virtus.pro are on their game, like they can beat some of the best teams in the world on Cobble, the question is, are they on their game?
Still alive, goes in for the repeat. BAZ are going to shut him down. Snacks does take one from Long, make it two. He's going to double down himself, and it's a 3-on-3 in the retake. Snacks, the Impaler over at Long. Pasha going to get rid of one more. JKS left in a 1 versus 3. It was looking so good for Renegades, but all of a sudden it's gone so wrong. Throws out the flash, they know where he is. Snacks takes 4. The utility for Renegades has come on in. Taz stands here alone. He's putting up a good fight, takes down the first. The trade going to come on in, but Bialy crucially keeps the man advantage in favor of VP and delays this push that much more. The fire just manages to stay away from him there. And now, as they're going to fall, only 13 seconds left into the firing line. There you go. Snacks doubles down. Bialy in with 2 of his own, and VP, as they get handed drop-down control, 3 players to lock this down. It's Neo to try and be the initial defense. Damage done, but JKS in with the trade, and now Azza out from drop-down. They're going to lose Ustillo. Azza can still do damage, though. Going to fall to Snacks, and Trade's going back and forth in the blink of an eye. It's Naf left 1v2. 20 seconds left. Bomb in the middle of the site, and Snacks, the Redeemer. And we might get to see it in action. No, it's all the way over on B. Instead, we're going to get to see Snacks, which is even more beautiful, some might say. Oh, no, I've said that, please. There we go, and with the second. These players, of course, unarmored. And just being mowed down. Saying that, JKS. No, there you go.
As possible, not allow Virtus.pro to get all that extra money going. And here we go, Pasha up close, through the smoke they go. Sprays 1, 2, through the smoke, tries a third, but won't get it. JKS is able to trade things back. Neo's on the scene, but only has an SMG, so he has to get nice and close. He's just going to try hiding down below. The T's have been stopped in their tracks, and already JKS has had to turn around to make sure the flank isn't already coming in. It isn't, but it still needs to be spotted, and unfortunately Naf is left completely blind without any help to hand. Although it is sort of a game of cat and mouse between which Orp is actually going to be able to hold the angle, and Pasha, after blinding his opponent, is able to take that initial pick, and Nifty once again will have no impact with that Orp.
Yeah, goes for the eyes, catches him while he's blind. Man advantage now in favor of VP, and the Orp out the hands of Renegades. Playing with the idea of sending Ustillo back to go and get it, but instead dedicate both their forces over there towards drop down. Bomb though, and JKS reside over in mid. They've got Azza and Ustillo in the back line. Gonna go ahead and boost on over to check the close angle. Oh, Bialy still holding it. Don't check it, and that's a massive mistake to make. Azza does take one on a Pasha in the meantime, but that leaves one man over here at Long in the form of Naf to try and seize control. Azza in with a second. Making some leg room for them over here, and B with only 35 seconds left could get caught off guard. Snack spots the man in mid with the bomb, lands the shot, and now this round is all but out the window. 25 seconds. Azza deeply entrenched within the back lines of the Renegades defense. It will just be a save, Tom.
Yeah, he's been left without a paddle in this situation, and, well, just going to try and run in. Snacks is waiting around the corner, and Taz, although, is likely that that is going to move, and the peak is coming out from Snacks over towards this long portion. There is Pasha. He does get the pick, to be fair to him, and Azza, well, I said we wanted to see him feeling out that drop room again. Instead,
now they really have to worry about Bialy's got him rerouted down close to mid. Imagine the flash is going to come on through. We have Taz actually allowing Nifty to sneak all the way up. Actually going to be holding push on out. Bialy in the meantime does some work down in mid. Who's still going to fall. Naf gets the trade. Now Taz in with the backstab. Takes the first. Snacks gets rid of the other. And now Naf left 1v4. Knocking on the VP door. Only 12 seconds left. Has to get 3 frags in that amount of time. 4 seconds of frag. Not going to happen as Taz finishes him off. VP straight into drop. There's no one here from Renegades to keep an eye on this. They're going to get it entirely for free. Now they make their way out to connector. As they're going to fall at the first hurdle. JKS gets a face full of lead as well. And now in the blink of an eye, it is just one man left on A. Nifty shipped away. It does take one. Wants to make it 2, but Pasha will come in with a trade. Nap and Ustillo left 2v3 in the retake. They're able to find Taz as he overextends just a little bit. Flash goes through. Snacks holds the close angle, and dispatches of Nap now. Ustillo next to fall as Snacks is quick. Enforce. Here comes the push. JKS in with the bait and switch. They spot the first man. Taz and Bialy make quick work of them. Ustillo's now been spotted as well. Holds it close and nearly makes it 2. Taz in with the trade. Nifty and Az are all that remain. Damage being done left and right. Nifty left 1 versus 2. Trapped behind a rock and a hard place. Gonna peek on him, but if they don't find something soon, then we might just see them like to save here. Start to make their way in. Don't have a kit. Molotov goes out. Neo finds damage over here at short. Is now within 1 shot of death to this scout, but Nifty doesn't want to play with fate any further.
Oh, no.
Gets caught going for the UMP. Yeah, they started the long flank, the long path round towards safer ground. Nifty resides over here at long. Rotations already coming from Renegades as they try to be preemptive here. Taz up through mid, going to make quick work of JKS. They're going to lose Nifty, and Azza does what he can, keeps things even. 3 on 3, able to take one more, and Azza makes things interesting. Neo does finally get the trade. It's going to be 2v2 in the afterplant, who's still open. The last man left, 1 versus 2, and Snacks will be the man to finish things off. VP, they are going to win out Cobblestone here. 16-6, looking in good form, and that is a scary prospect for Renegades. They're very much relying on VP not showing up, something that, you know, we became a bit accustomed to for a period of time, but it seems like Epicent has somewhat revitalized this team, right? The coin has been flipped. That's not actually how it's decided. It's just a fun graphic. And VP, I can't even remember what side they were on. I think it was CT, which, there you go, proven. In light of the lack of investment from VP, begin the rotation into B, but Bialy and Neo lie in wait. That UMP carried forward from the previous round could wreak some havoc here. Doesn't have armor, gonna go rushing on through. Ooh! Somehow he takes 3, and Neo, he has spiced this round up considerably. JKS, 1 versus 3, doesn't check the sight. Bialy taps away. Look at this as well, like the gun disappears, Snacks his little magic trick in mid, boop, gone.
Already dropped. Taz waiting back. It's going to be Pasha. Spray down once. He's already going to get dinked up. This is a lot of damage now being done, but eventually the cleanup crew comes in. Pasha.
I ain't see her in pit, but they haven't checked it just yet. He's still going to go ahead and thinks he's cleared things out. Looks right at him. Snacks. Not Snacks. Neo takes himself 2. 1 versus 1 now. Has himself an AK. This is a round that never should have come this close. And Neo thinks out the defuse once. Starts to pick up through short, and Neo finds the frag, wins it out in the 1v1.
That A site. A classic strategy. Pasha managing to find 1, but eventually he's overwhelmed. However, Neo very quick to trade, leaving it into a 2 versus 4.
Oh, Taz is already down through mid. And Renegades, they're not ready for this whatsoever. Taz is about to spice things up. Pasha here as well to try and throw more spanners in the works, but instead, they do end up losing Taz. Pash doesn't find anything. Nifty, well, he's lusting for revenge right now. Nifty clears all the angles. Snacks rotating in through Banana. Swaps the AWP out in favor of the M4, and Nifty has the bomb planted, the ball in his court now. The pressure on Snacks, that timer acting as a second man. As he starts to push on in, now would be the time to see Snacks step on up. Nifty, 1 off the ace as well. Times of the essence, spots him down in barbecue. Molotov to force out Nifty into the open. Perfect play as he gets sent in the arms of Snacks, and Snacks clutches it out in the 1v1. A defuse comes on in, and VP charge up through mid, now straight into B, and look at this, this has worked perfectly. Renegades have only got 1 man nearby, and that's Naf. He's playing it from CT. If they went in now, they would have this B bomb site, but they're double faking it, and that's actually worked brilliantly for them. Threw in some smokes, you've rotated the players off now from long. There is only actually 2 members inside the site. The rotation's going to be very quick, and VP, what do they do in this game that they're playing? Charging up through long they go. Challenging the players that are rotating in, and it works perfectly in the blink of an eye. VP pick themselves up the pistol. Pasha's fallen. Bomb's been retrieved. The 1 versus 3 necessary for Taz here. He will be allowed to get the bomb down. Renegades knocking on his door, and Taz from the pits. Can he make this work? Sees the players rushing up through short. Taz in with 2. Looks for the 3rd. Damage being exchanged. Time ticking away, and Taz, he'll manage to do it. 3 frags for him.
He's just spotted Neo as well, but I think the same can be said for his opponent as he looks to now try and sneak in. Taz is still in those backlines as JKS makes his way forward, and they don't have a kid at the moment. Ustilo with the pre-fire doesn't manage anything, and now JKS is left alone. May have to think about the save, but instead pushes in, leaves it down to 1, but Taz is there.
Good chance you could try and get a man across. Neo resides alone out on the B-bomb side. They're going to lose Pasha. And Bialy at this point, considering his options, going to start to rotate out of apartments. Only issue is he could very easily get caught off guard here by Azza and Ustillo down through mid. And if that's what happens, you can't help but feel bad for VP. They've tried to mix things up. Bialy gets caught, but somehow he manages to find them both. Tom, what is happening in this game? JKS is in library, and they say knowledge is power. He has to show that now as he emerges from the bookshelves. Who's still going to go down? JKS still nowhere to be seen. Wants to try and trade this out. Smoke will start to fade. Pasha reads it well, shuts him down, and Azza inside of Pip. Looks away at just the wrong time. 5 players still alive. Nifty gonna go down as well to add insult to injury. It is just Naf left. 1v5. Throw out some utility in towards the A-bomb site, but you can't help but feel like this isn't their end goal. Now they start to rotate down through mid. Snacks tries to sell this fake. Nifty falls inside of B, but Pasha once again believes the site is clear, goes rushing on in. He's all the way through CT, but he hasn't cleared the site. This ruined them rounds ago. Will it happen again? No. Neo reads it well, checks the angle, and now it's all on Ustillo. 1 versus 4. And VP looking like they could take this 2-0. Ustillo, now would be the time to have the most insane round of your life. But it was not meant to be. A long range with the UMP, and able to win that out. And VP, they will take this series 2-0. Dominating victories across both maps. Looking fantastic, looking in good form.